Hello, my friends. I am so extra excited today because this, what you are watching right now, is the first video I am making with my new iPhone Max, and I am told that the video quality and sound will be much improved. I hope. Maybe I'm a little bit louder than usual, actually, and if that's the case, I'm sorry, and just adjust your volume accordingly. I went and got the new iPhone at the Apple store on Saturday, and I thought, buying a new phone will be easy breezy, in and out in 30 minutes. So I took my kids. I was there damn near 3 hours. First, it took a long time for somebody to even see me to buy an iPhone. It wasn't even a repair. It was to purchase an expensive item. Then it took a while to order it, to have it sent out, to do a credit check, to get it set up, to buy accessories, to put the protective cover on it. And then, of course, when I'm transferring over all the information from my old iPhone to the new one, it had not synced to my laptop, which I took with me to the store, so they had to download from the iCloud. It was a hot mess. Nearly 3 hours of my time with my kids there, and actually they behaved like angels. Thank God. They were just happy playing with all of the phones and iPads, and I love it. Not only does my new iPhone take better quality photos, I am obsessed with portrait mode, but it's also so much faster. Yes! And I got that new plan that I pay a monthly fee, and I'm gonna get a new iPhone when it comes out every year. And that was Saturday. And then Sunday, I took the fam to go see Smallfoot, and it was really cute. Nothing earth-shattering, but a good children's movie. It was a musical, which I was not expecting, and it was just fun and sweet, and thoroughly enjoyed it. And that was my weekend. I hope yours was well. Now, listen. Whether you like it or not, there's a lot of Kanye to talk about today. I am clearly going to fail my objective of not talking about anything Kardashian related this week on my podcast. So I'll get to Kanye, but first, oh my God, we've got to kiki about Lindsay Lohan and all of her insanity over the weekend, where she basically attempted to kidnap children from a Syrian refugee family. Okay, I want to be accurate as to where this all went down, because at first there were some reports that it was in Moscow, then it was in Paris. Where was this? Allegedly Moscow. All right, allegedly Moscow, but I don't know if I believe that. It could have still been Paris. Whatever. Let me break it down for you. For some reason, Lindsay Lohan views herself as a crusader, helping Syrian refugees and families, and has helped in some ways, I think, in the past, gone to Turkey to visit families. She allegedly may or may not have converted to being a Muslim now and the Islamic faith. And if she was either in Russia or in Moscow, she came across this family that she perceives to be Syrian refugees and thought that were homeless, so she wanted to put them up in a hotel room for the night. Listen, nice of her, right? Allegedly nice. I don't even know. Then it got progressively worse, and this family was not receptive to her, and then she was speaking some broken Arabic, or I don't even know what the heck she was speaking, basically harassing this family and then accusing them of being child traffickers, to the point where she would not leave them alone, all while Instagramming live. And finally, allegedly, the mom or the dad attacked her. You guys, if Lindsay Lohan's new MTV reality show is 1/10 as exciting as all that this happened, her new show is going to be a smash. I don't think Lindsay is crazy. I just think she may be still doing the things she may be doing or not. Was she partying before the video? I don't know. She's still a mess. Sometimes messes will continue to be messes and will not get their acts together. Wah, 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 wah. But it sure was entertaining to watch while also being messy. All right, now that I got the Lindsay out of the way, because that was you know what? I said this on my podcast a while ago. I said Lindsay Lohan's done a really good job of inserting herself back into the headlines and our conversations. Perez Hilton could take some lessons from her. We don't talk about Perez anymore at all. I can't even remember the last article I wrote about Perez. I mean, it was maybe, clearly it had to have been within the last 3 months. Let me check now because I'm curious. When was my last Perez Hilton article? Let's see. Perez Hilton. Let's see. It's good coffee. Okay. Come on. Here we go. Oh God, it wasn't even, oh my God, the last Perez Hilton article that I wrote, what's the date on here? Oh, it wasn't that long ago. All right, it was 3 weeks ago. I forgot about this. Yeah, it was throwing shade at Kim Kardashian for the Instagram recreation, whatnot. Anyways, Perez could take some lessons from Lindsay. I would love a Perez comeback. All right. I could tell something was up with Kanye when he, before even getting on Saturday Night Live, announced to the world this weekend that he was changing his name from Kanye to just Ye, the being formerly known as Kanye West. Or I think that's how you pronounce it. It's maybe a silent Y. A. A sounds better. Well, yes, Kanye was in New York for Saturday Night Live. He filled in at the last minute, and you could tell by his performances, plural, that it was kind of a last minute put together thing. Ariana Grande was originally supposed to be the musical guest, according to Lauren Michaels, but she pulled out after everything that happened to her recently. Kanye's first performance was with Lil Pump, that one stupid song I like, and the performance was so stupid. He was dressed as a Perrier bottle, and Lil Pump was dressed as a Fiji bottle. I kind of loved it. It was very memorable. I'd rather a performance be bad and memorable than good and boring, than average and forgettable. And Kanye sure gave us one to remember forever. Whew. And that wasn't all that he gave us. He also gave us a very fiery speech in support of Donald Trump. And I'll get to that in a second. But his second performance was with Tiana Taylor. That was just that was real bad. That was so basic. And she was practically topless. I mean, her top was see-through. Whatever. It was like 1 a.m. by the time that happened. So who cares? And then there was Ariana Grande's fiancé, Pete Davidson, who was featured prominently in the episode. He's not a very good actor, in my opinion. The problem with Pete Davidson is every time I saw him on screen, he was playing Pete Davidson. I like seeing characters on SNL, not Pete Davidson over and over again. Sorry, that's the truth. All right, afterwards, Kanye went on this whole tirade in support of Donald Trump that didn't make it onto the air, but he was claiming that he was bullied by SNL, telling him not to wear the MAGA hat that he had on. Chris Rock and others were in the audience, and they took video of this all, and they uploaded it, and he said all sorts of things like, literally, he said this about the Democrats. It's like a plan they did to take the fathers out the homes and promote welfare. Does anybody know about that? That's the Democratic plan. He also says, if it's so many times that I talk to a white person about this and they say, how could you support Trump? He's racist. Well, if I was concerned about racism, I would have moved out of America a long time ago. I just can't even with Kanye anymore. I honestly don't care what else he has to say. And the craziest thing is I keep seeing videos of Kanye out and about in New York and then in Los Angeles. And despite all of these stupid things he says, fame is very alluring. It is such a drug that intoxicates. So I see all of these videos of people cheering Kanye in New York City, which is a liberal haven. I mean, New York City is blue, blue, blue. And Kanye is getting a hero's welcome there, and here in Los Angeles as well. And he's doing all of this craziness, and his new album isn't even out yet. He's only just promoting Kanye Inc. He was supposed to release a new album back on Saturday, a couple of days ago now, 2 days ago, and it's delayed because he now wants to go to Africa to record more music there. I mean, Kanye is so delusional that he appeared on not Saturday Night Live, on TMZ Live today, and he was saying how he wants to get Colin Kaepernick to go to the White House, and how he thinks he could be the bridge between Kaepernick and Donald Trump. I just can't with him. I can't with him. And, you know, I'm not the only one. Kim Kardashian's having a very hard time with Kanye as well. It is confirmed on the most recent episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, which granted, it could all be fake. Kim reveals that she and Kanye have been fighting a lot lately. Till death do you part, girl. You chose this, just like Khloe chose to stay with her cheating baby daddy. And despite everything going on with Kanye, it has not affected business. According to Hits Daily Double, the music industry publication, Kanye has been chosen to be one of the 3 headliners for Coachella this coming spring. He'll be headlining Sunday night, according to this report. Justin Timberlake will be doing Saturday night, and Childish Gambino will be headlining Friday night. It'd be amazing if people didn't show up for Kanye, but I think they will. Anywho, on to other Jenner-related news. Kim's sister, Kourtney Kardashian, and her ex, Scott Disick, continue to be very friendly co-parents. They were just together in New York City as a family with their kids, taking their kids to support Uncle Kanye. How nice of them. It also must be nice to have a private plane and be able to so easily go to New York City whenever you want to, and then make it back by Sunday night for the kids to go to school. Goals. But if I had a private plane, I'd be the kind of person that would keep my private plane secret. I wouldn't want everybody to know I was flying on a private plane. Not that I would lie. I'm not a lying person, but I'm not a boasting, bragging person. That's not my DNA. I'm trying to think. Have I ever really done that? I mean, maybe once I boasted and bragged that I bought my mom a car for her birthday. But that was more about my mom than me, although it was about me too, I guess. I don't know. From the Jenners to one of my favorite people, Cardi B, she has turned herself in and she's been charged over this strip club attack. And I ain't worried for good sister Bengalis at all. Cardi's super rich now and she's got herself them fancy lawyers. She won't be serving any jail time or anything. As soon as she agrees to pay off these people they will become uncooperative witnesses and the whole thing will go by the by. Simple as that. I just broke it down for you. Thank you. Perez Hilton, know-it-all. All right. Speaking of Cardi B, she performed at the Global Citizen Festival this past weekend in New York City, and it made me so happy to see her using her platform for good. She told the audience that she didn't vote in the last election because she didn't think there was a chance in heck that Donald Trump would get elected, and telling the concert goers and audience at home watching how important it is to vote and how she does plan to vote now. Good on you, Cardi. Also, she was spotted at a New York City party with Meek Mill, Nicki Minaj's ex. Coincidence? I think not. More music-related news. Ariana Grande, just days after her very troubling tweets saying she just wants a day off and wants to rest, now she's saying, quote, I miss you. I'm antsy. Can't sit still. I want to tour now. Ariana's clearly going through it. She needs a break, some therapy, some love, a vacation. I don't know what she needs, but I really don't think that touring is good for her right now. That's what I would say. All right. Another update on something we talked about last week. I mentioned how Jwoww and her husband, Roger, are separating. She filed for divorce. He wants to try to make the marriage work. Well, she's going about business as usual. She just attended the situation's wedding shower. And that's just that little update. And more reality TV news. Big Brother's Bailey and Swaggy C have confirmed that she did get pregnant with his baby while they were in the Big Brother house. I would say 9 times out of 10, when I would read stories about contestants getting intimate in the Big Brother house, I thought it was all fake. These two, it was not fake. They really did. Unfortunately, she suffered a miscarriage, so that sucks. But I think they might still be together, so that's a positive. And even more reality TV news, Tori Spelling, alum of many reality show of hers, is in even more financial trouble. She has been sued and ordered to pay up by a company called Cavalry SPV, a company that buys debt, because she has not paid her Citibank. And she's been hit with a tax lien last year. That life of hers is still a mess. Speaking of messes, Sarah Palin's son, Track Palin, has been arrested again for domestic violence. Is he going to keep blaming PTSD for this? No. He should just acknowledge he's a woman beater. There are plenty of good soldiers out there that have suffered PTSD and don't go around repeatedly beating women. In some news making headlines around the world, this story is in the news again. Cristiano Ronaldo accused of RAPE and paying the alleged victim hush money. He, of course, is denying this and messiness. I'll have the link to this and everything I talk about down below, so you could click on the link and get even more information. More news making headlines around the world. Asia Argento, Anthony Bourdain's ex, has got herself a tattoo of a dagger. And when she posted about it on Instagram story, she said, "Bye-bye, Rose McGowan." If you've been following this story, she and her have been feuding very publicly and messily. Let me tell you, revenge is a toxic pill, and it will poison you, Asia Argento. Let's end things on some positive news today, though. Gwyneth Paltrow said I do to her very rich and good-looking TV exec husband, producer and creator Brad Falchuk, who is responsible behind a lot of the shows that Ryan Murphy works on. They said I Do in the Hamptons. A lot of celebs were there, from Robert Downey Jr., Cameron Diaz, Rob Lowe, Steven Spielberg, Jerry Seinfeld, and more. Gwyneth just revealed her wedding rings. They're matching gold bands, very simple and classic. I am getting married, you guys. February 22nd of 22. 2/22/22, I am getting married. Mark my words, 2/22/22, I am getting married. Just gotta find my husband now. If you know anybody good for me, send them my way. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button, share this video, follow me across social media. The links to all of my social media will be down below. Have a blessed day. I love you. Salud.